Hey fam, how's it going? Thank you so much for joining me. I just wanted to do a quick tarot reading this round and see what can come up. I have a tendency, this is how I interpret them, as very encouraging messaging. So if that sounds like what you could use right about now, thank you so much for keeping me company. I appreciate it. Okay. Let us see here. I've not pre-shuffled. Oh, maybe I shuffled a little bit. I always struggle with this deck because of its shape. And I clearly don't shuffle very well that way. I don't understand how so many people do their shuffling like that. I don't get it. It doesn't really work for me. So I'm just going to continue to do it my way. How about that? Let's cut it. Boop, ba-doop. So today I'm not going to check the book. I'm just going to go off of the feels, all right? The Castle. Interesting. We know this card, don't we? Castle walls can be very cold. But they can also, it depends on who's in charge, right? They can also be warm and inviting. Sometimes we're not damsels in distress. Either way, this feels like a coaxing. Where you've been has been very safe simply because you know it. But you've been wanting to go out on an adventure. I have a video, one of my very first videos on this channel, in which I go over a dream that I had back when I was like maybe 20 years old, where I was a fairy princess. And I longed for adventure, but my father, the fairy king, had different plans for me, right? Except, you know, I ended up realizing, oh, no, like, oh, okay. I needed to do things my way, right? And go on adventures. I wanted to go to the human realm. It's quite interesting. Sometimes over the course of the years, the decades since, where I've wondered, I can't help but wonder if that was actually a dream on maybe not heaven. I don't believe in heaven and hell the way I did growing up, the way I was taught to when I was growing up. But it's interesting nonetheless. And something tells me that somebody's been longing for adventure. Someone's been longing for freedom. And like we can appreciate and honor where we come from and the ability, like even if it was survival mode, you were still comfortable. It's what you knew, right? And the unknown can be really scary. Saying I am open to the unknown and all possibilities can be scary because we've experienced scary things. And that's a part of what we know. But fam, you've learned a lot, right? You've learned so much. So why? Where is it? Where is it stuck? Are we fumbling a bit? What's going on here? I don't know about you, but sleep has been a struggle for me lately because there's just so much energy in the air. You know what I mean? So I get up to go to the bathroom, hello, and then I can't fall back to sleep. And it's really frustrating sometimes. But it's because there's just so much. Oh, see? This card may say escapist, come home to yourself and whatnot. It's about like those of us who will like binge watch shows and we keep like jamming our noses into books and stuff. There's a big difference between, you know, having a daydream or going on vacation. Life can be crazy. Life can be hectic and stressful, right? But someone has been doing it to an extent that, you know, you're not supposed to be daydreaming. What is on my thing? You're not supposed to be daydreaming all day long. Your life is meant to be lived, right? I'm a storyteller in any, or, you know, I love stories in any format. The tarot is a story as far as I'm concerned, right? But sometimes we need to remember to live. Return to yourself and remember that you have every right to live, to be out there, to turn your life into the fairy tale of your dreams, right? To go on adventures and open yourself back up again. You know better. You've learned a lot. You've got a good head on your shoulders. And it's okay to trust yourself. All right? All right, if you're new here, guess what time it is? Everybody else knows it's clarification time. Listen, I'm a very silly person. And I enjoy that. This is YouTube. It's time to lighten the mood a bit. And shuffle the deck. I just finished reading, hence why these are not pre-shuffled. But I'm trying to see if I can actually get this in less than 40 dang minutes. My goodness. I just had a glimpse of the 10 of Pentacles. Where shall we go next, fam? What do you think? What shall be card 1? Oh my goodness, there's such a frazzled vibe energy with this one. It's confusion. Why am I not surprised that that's the card telling us to cut the deck? I want you to understand, fam, that even not making a choice, even sitting on your butt and saying nah, is in and of itself a choice. You've locked yourself up in the castle, right? For others or the rest of us, this is what generally, this is for you too, okay? I've been referring to this as the never again card. All right? I want you to be very careful about how closed off you are. Make sure that your wants and desires, the things that you're trying to manifest, make sure that you have not closed yourself off to them. What is the point in manifestation if you don't even believe you're worthy and deserving? I'm always going to be here to remind you in my videos, to remind you that you are very worthy. You have every right to live your life the way you long to. Because you're not going out there hurting people. You're not trying to. Right? So what's the problem? Chapter 2. This is anxiety. This is staying up, being unable to sleep because you're so stressed out. You're so worried. But they're wearing white, fam. And white tends to be the color of innocence and purity when it comes to the tarot. At least this old school deck, right? But they have like roses or something on their quilt. Life. Right? Those swords are up. They're just decor now. Who are we fighting? You can use a cords to cut... Hello. You can use the swords to cut the cords that bind you. Release yourself from your tethers and let go of your fears and doubts. Something tells me they don't belong to you. They're the words of somebody else. Maybe your father saying, yes, but I want you to, or somebody like that, right? The expectations of others getting in our own way, our subconscious being trained, negative self-talk, negativity, and bullshit. You don't deserve that, fam. Otherwise, it wouldn't bother you so much, right? Please be nice to yourself. Please allow yourself to live. At least one of those walls needs to come down now. It's time to make decisions and to stop worrying about it. Even if anything doesn't happen the way you intend on, that's okay, because you now know how to handle things accordingly. You're not 2 years old. You weren't born yesterday. You may have been through so much, gone through so much, but that means you've learned so much. And it's just simply not going to be the same once you keep that in mind. Once you recognize that you know how to handle things. The swords are your mind. This is all in your mind. What if it's not as bad as you think? What if it's not bad at all? Right? Regardless of what anybody else says, regardless of how your subconscious is trained. Right? There were some sounds going on. I think it was a kitty sound or something that happened at that moment. I don't believe in coincidences. Chapter 3. See? Why believe? Why try to manifest if you don't even believe that you deserve it, fam? You really do. And once you recognize that, and once you open yourself up and you go on these adventures, whatever that means, you don't technically have to leave home. You know what I mean? Like, we got the internet. It's very enabling. Whatever it looks like for you, figurative or not. You have all of the resources that you need to be able to manifest the life of your dreams. Or if you just keep having nightmares, what's really going on in these nightmares, right? My dreams all too often have been having these tendencies to be like, oh, we gotta go. There's so much we gotta take care of. We gotta save someone or whatever the heck, right? I had a dream recently where I had this baby and I was trying so much. I don't know where I was going with them, but everything was for them. Trying to make sure that they were okay, that they were safe. What if that was just my inner child and me trying so hard to take care of myself, to remember how precious I am? Maybe that resonates with someone, or else I wouldn't feel so compelled to say it. Hello, I'm not filming for nothing, you know what I'm saying? You have everything you need. All of the resources. This magician has every suit on their table. And they got that one pointed up, and they got the other finger pointed down. As above, so below. As within, so without. You don't need anything from the external. And once you recognize that you have everything you need, that you are all that you need, then everything without can begin to change and evolve. What's chapter 4? Hermit. What have you been hermiting for? If not to get your head on right, to get all the fears and doubts out of your system. Fam, inside of that lantern is a star, the star, because we are guided by our own light from within. No distractions, and no longer the sound of somebody else's voice in our head. This person is aged to show wisdom gained. Right? And, it's also the Virgo card. Moving on. You do not have to be a Virgo. This is an all signs reading. No worries. I got a lot of Libra on my chart, and I just want to chill. All right? I just want to hang and chill. What's going to come up underneath the 2 of Swords? Boosh. There we go. It's another 9. But this time, they are taking all of their passions and all of their courage and everything that they've learned, and they're protecting themselves. They're leaving the past behind, and it's a time to heal, right? Maybe that's what's going on here, right? You need a chance to heal. Maybe that's what you've been doing, closing yourself off, binging some shows. Sorry for my words if that's triggering to anyone. I'm sorry. Maybe that's what the escapism has been for, because you need to heal. Maybe you've been watching stuff from your childhood, trying to reconnect with that inner child and remember a time when you felt free, carefree, and not stressed about bills, no fears and doubts getting in your way, learning. It's a time to heal. It's a time to forgive yourself. Don't worry so much about forgiving others. They have their path. They did what they did. That's for them to learn how to forgive themselves. Forgive yourselves for what was done while you were in survival mode. Because it's time to move on. The 9s are a part of the ending of a cycle. You've been through so much, and it has affected you deeply. But now it's time to move on, fam. Now it's time to allow this particular cycle to end. What's going to come up underneath the 9 of Swords? Boosh. Oh, man. Oh. What else? Let's see. How about this one? So, yeah, sure, there can be love once you open yourself back up to it and are able to accept it, right? Then it's able to be magnetized towards you. But the fact that it's coming up underneath the 9 of Swords is speaking back to me about, wow, we have 3 freaking 9s on the table, fam. 1, 2, 3 9s and a 6. Fam, Google 999. Not like, to me, synchronicities and the like are more thumbs up. Like, hey, you're doing it. We're so happy. We're right here. You know what I mean? It's encouragement from the divine universe. It's encouragement from spirit and our ancestors, right? The Lovers isn't just about love coming on in. It's about self-love. It's about opening yourself up to the divine to be able to take care of you and to shower you with the love that you deserve, right? Working in concert with the divine. You deserve love. You deserve joy. You don't deserve sleepless nights, balled up and crying with anxiety. Dark nights of the soul. Look at this bright sun. We have the tree of life and the tree of knowledge represented here as well. And this angel looking over them. Masculine, feminine, balance. And balance is required to be able to manifest as well, right? Heck yeah, fam. What's going to come up underneath the Magician? Wow, these major arcana. Hey! Fam. Coming up underneath the Magician? Are you kidding me right now? Oh, yeah. Something tells me that as long as you keep going, fam, may this be the past. May these 2 cards be representing how far you've come, right? Maybe you've already left all that behind and you've been coming out of your shell, hermit, right? 8, 9. Oh, fam. This could be a spontaneous trip. You could use a vacation. I know I could. Hey-oh. This could be really incredible news that you've been hoping for, that you've been waiting for, that you've manifested. This can't happen without you, fam. You did this. You did this. Oh, what's coming up underneath the Hermit? Hey, there they are. Boosh. Yay. Oh, fam. Look at you. You got to pull from those reserves and carry it through to the finish line. This person, look at them. They're almost there. They're almost there. You're so close, fam. You are so close. Please, please hold on. Just a little bit further, okay? Just a little bit further. We have the 8, 9, and 10 of the wands represented. That is so much passion, so much courage. It is safe to be you. You are so deserving of this. All of these, they all have buds on them. Right? Aw, fam. Oh, yeah. Awesome. I'm so happy for you. You are so deserving of this. You've got this, fam. You've got this. Just hold on. Just stay the course. If there's any kind of, a little adjustment here, there, whatever, trust your intuition. The divine is right here with you, watching over you, trying to help ease your mind, trying to help you with any self-doubt, any encouragement that you could need. Look at this. Oh, what's the epilogue to the story? Boosh! Page of Wands. Heck yeah, fam. Like, my goodness. You know what I'm going to do right about now, right? Look at this. Look. How's that for chronological order? Are you kidding me right now? Bam. Look at what happens when you follow through. When you trust yourself and your instincts and your wisdom gained, when you have your own light within you and you follow it. No more distractions, no more holding yourself back, right? You got a really good head on your shoulders, and you know better now. You know what makes your soul purr. It's time to purr, fam. Oh, fam. What's on the bottom of the deck? Boosh. Hey, listen. Listen, that can be heavy. Sure, that can be heavy. It's okay. But you know what? That's also very... Oh, hey. Shoots. Okay. Well, you know what? We're just going to put the rose quartz on there. And we're going to put this... I can't remember how to pronounce that one. That's a big word. It's a big... Oh, my God. Oh, my... She's like, no! Tits! I am free to be me. Love me for me. Like, yeah, I can speak of being bound to addictions and earthly desires and tethered, right? This is a very earth card. This, to me, speaks of wanting to see your manifestations in the 3D on this earth. Taking control of yourself, of your mind, and overcoming, right? Healing and manifesting, alchemizing that pain and those, I already said the word addictions, you know what I mean? Alchemizing and turning it into gold. Through perseverance and sheer motherfucking will, right? This page is looking at this little budding wand. Look, they got it. They got it. And now it's like, whatever am I going to do with you? They are wearing salamanders, fam. They're impervious now. Impervious. So what if it's hot down there? Flames? Let me sparkle a little bit brighter. Why not? Why don't you? Why not? Look at those sparkles coming out of that book. Right? This is a returning to self, a returning to that glow within, and harnessing all of that determination, all of that dedication to the crap that you handed yourself over to before. When you put it toward yourself and your goals and your wants and your dreams. Wow, fam. What are the extra notes. Oh my goodness, she just wants to be free. Free to be herself. Fan, YouTube, please. Let a lady be a lady however she wants, all right? I don't think... Oh, we are still within the 20-minute range. Damn, I did it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me throughout this whole reading. I really do appreciate the company. Let's cut this deck now. Oh, we have song lyrics. Hey! Ring, 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 banana phone. And look at my note in here. Lol. No, really. Underline. Do you think I was serious? Incoming, call, email, text, DM, whatever. I'm just gonna stick that right there. Oh, penis. The penis wants to be free too. Hey-oh. Feel. Aww. Yay. Okay, now I'm seeing Pomodoro again. So Pomodoro is like a method. It can be a study method, a work method, whatever it is. Maybe your ADHD ass is just all over the place and you're driving yourself crazy with it. And thank you so much for your patience and finally get into that message, right? Pomodoro, like whether it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you do your work, you do your studying, you do the dishes, whatever the heck. And then you take a 10-minute break. And then you get back to it, right? It keeps you on track. It keeps you... I have wicked time blindness. I refer to myself as a time traveler, but I'm always going forward. You know what I mean? Right? Set a timer and stick to it. A lot of us neurodivergents will have our box. So we just, you know, if you're trying to tidy rooms and you're throwing stuff in a box because they go to other rooms, okay then. 10 minutes on this room, 10 minutes on that room, you know what I mean? Or 20, whatever. But you follow through, okay? As long as you follow through. This is your life. And all of this hard work hasn't been for nothing. It's for you. And you deserve how well it's going to pay off, okay? Oh, thank you again for joining me and keeping me company. I really do appreciate it, babe. I'm still so happy for you. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. You've got this. Enjoy that message. You deserve it, okay? Keep your wits about you. Read between the lines. If you got to take a contract to a lawyer, you freaking do so, all right? Even if you just want to take it to someone that you trust. You know what I mean? Who has good hunches or whatever, you know? But something tells me you got some really great shit coming in, okay? Thank you for joining me, and always remember that I love you. Hey.